All right, MP doing his pregame routine, mentally preparing for tonight's opponent. This is how you get ready for one of the top teams in the league.
Blessed be positivity.
How do you stay centered with everything happening around you and everything happening around this game, especially in light of recent comments?
What comments, Xander?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
Check it out. What do you say to that?
Nothing. Actually, dock this. When we blow them out tonight, that'll be the last word.
The MP just called a shot? Is that a guaranteed blowout?
I said what I said. I know the camera's running. We'll see who stands on business.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
Try smelling it first. It's lighter.
Can we just take a minute to appreciate how far you've come? Come on, man. When I met you, you were a senior in high school with no major scholarship offers. And now look at you.
What?
A champion.
And?
One of the biggest stars in the league. And the face of one of the biggest franchises in the NBA.
Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. It's crazy how much has happened in such a short time, though, right? I mean, I dreamed of it all happening, but it just all came so quick, it barely feels like I was there.
Hey, listen, this is only the beginning. One, you'll never pay for a meal in this town again. But also, now, they want to put an image of your face on the side of the arena, MP.
Really?
Yes.
Austin, that's amazing.
Yes.
Which picture?
Well, they sent me a couple options, so check them out and let me know which one you like best.
6'9", number 6, Jalen Williams. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 22, Cason Wallace. Starting as small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. Starting at the other forward position, 17 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. Let's hear it for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Flagg. And it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. So, Legs, here we are at the very beginning of an NBA season. Were you a quick starter, or did you have to build up as the season went on?
Well, Kevin, I didn't have a choice. I always tried to come into training camp in the best shape of anybody in there. I wasn't going to run around too many guys, so I had to run away from them. I learned that early in my career. But, you know, sometimes you don't necessarily shoot the ball well out of the gate. That really was season by season.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type. Oh, wow. Man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Over! Hey, who got
Holmgren against Washington.
Kick it out.
Nobody near Williams.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And that one's good, Doncic. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning rookie. Oh, drop the hammer!
Look out!
Woo.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jared McCain is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Sorber in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And here is Mitchell. He has 7. Pass to McCain. The wide open look here for Caruso. From outside, off the mark. And here they come. And finished off by Doncic.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks leading by 8. It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
Holmgren finds Caruso. Back to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Caruso, no good. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Timeout.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Thunder.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
To the inside, McCain, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Dallas.
The drive by Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And let's go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Max Christie. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Dallas let me know the status. Looks like it's back spasms. They're using ice and some muscle release techniques. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
And Allie, we thank you for the report. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots.
Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for Doncic is checked in for Martin. On the floor for Dallas. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Flagg is out there with Irving, and it's Doncic in at the 3 slot. Williams a screen on Irving, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Doncic takes the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 28 points for the game. And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Sinks the triple. And that's 31 points for the Beast.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Williams kicks to SGA. Battling inside, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And it's Doncic, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. He gets it in there. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 39. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. Jared McCain comes in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell missing. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. And that'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Pass to McCain. Outside, SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 10.
Well, McCain's confidence right now is off the charts. You saw how ready he was to fire that as soon as he touched it. The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Mitchell is double. Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Takes it from 10. SGA, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 49 points in the game.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Hey, go over that.
Doncic against Williams. Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks leading by 18. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That one is good.
And haven't done as much damage inside as they did in the first half, but they should not get away from that. They can still put pressure on the D if they pound it inside.
That's as good as it gets.
Woo!
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Williams finds Holmgren, shoots the 3. 3, good.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness, and really
deliver the hammer.
What a finish.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Martin comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Flagg. And it's Najee Marshall in for Kyrie Irving. The drive by Doncic. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Mitchell is doubled. Out to the right wing. Topic gets the three-pointer to fall. Topic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Beast.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Topic, no good. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from 3-point. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And Doncic throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Shoots. A nice shot by McCain.
Well, you know he can shoot the lights out. This has been Jared McCain's night.
Here's Doncic. And good, he hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. That free throw good from Doncic.
Don't lie around here.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Pressure.
Williams finds Williams. Outside, SGA. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let myself enjoy this one for an hour or two.
That's all?
Yeah, and then it's back to business.
No rest for the weary?
Oh, come on. Ain't no weary over here, Jennifer Quintana. But I can't tell you this. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. That much I know for sure. I'm going to have some sweet dreams tonight, too. But when I wake up, it's back to business. You don't get to where I'm at by taking your foot off the gas.
Can't wait to see what's next, MP. Well done.
Same.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much.
Over here, looking at me. Come on.
Yes, Miss Harkin.
Oh,
Better be a good one, Melinda.
oh, please, Frank. MP, your opponent said they anticipated this being an easy victory. In response, you not only guaranteed a win, but a blowout. And you delivered. Do you think this redeems you guys in any way?
Some guys get mouthy and can't back it up. I don't need to redeem myself against dudes like that. It did feel good blowing them out, though. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
MP, may I ask a question?
Over here.
Please,
Over here,
please.
come on.
It's regarding
MP.
Yeah. MP, right here, right here. I got a great question for you. Right here.
Miss Harkin.
MP. Obviously, a lot of the talk coming into this one centered on comments about you guys being seen as pushovers, an easy win on the schedule. Did that motivate you even more?
Yeah, you know, I tried to show those guys some respect. I've said it publicly, they're one of the best teams in the league. In front of y'all. I've been posting videos about it, and from one competitor to another, you expect a certain level of respect, to have class. So for them to say they expect to beat us just by showing up? Man, that's low class right there. And I think we taught them a lesson tonight. Maybe next time they'll show us the respect we deserve.
Okay, thank you.
MP.
MP,
I
right
have
here.
very respect questions.
Right here.
Right in front of you.
before starting a debate?
Sounds like a lovely weekend.
That tournament regular season evaluation.
Well, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more usually better. I don't doubt that we can grind, but I also think there's more time to choose. I rather look at the high pressure moments like the point.
Not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important.
For everyone.
Birthday is coming up.
And for my money,
Okay. Nice job.
Great food.
Over here. Okay.
And I mean quality
I'm just saying,
ingredients, okay?
You
shortchange me.
Shortchange yourself.
Hey, I want to do something different this weekend.
like in your car. Rude.
But true.
It's called
had
culture,
chip bags
guys.
from years back. It's like an old snack museum.
Okay, what's
I saw
up?
your report on shooting guards this morning.
Sounds a bit boring.
Waterfall,
You're
epic
focusing on
viewpoints,
small
and
programs a bit
I'll
too
bring the
much.
chips. Y'all know I got it.
Okay, I'm game. Try something new.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying in the car.
Less than 100 fans in the crowd.
Maybe you can clean it for me.
I mean, that's not a metric that we regularly speak of.
Sure. I got bad news on that athletic wing.
Hip, 2 months of rehab at no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Well, we should forget about taking the flight for now.
Just take us to the game, third
Radio
round.
it is.
Just better luck next time. Hey, this is tunnel staff. We have a 12-ounce cup that tipped over.
And then I
the tunnel.
realized my key was inside the backpack.
Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down?
Yes.
While you're locked inside the house?
Yes.
Sweet. How'd you get out? Good work, team.
Fishing pole.
That's
My daughter was asking me to make
quite the
smoothies
catch.
last night.
You should get that backpack mounted on your wall.
I should. Thought I was gonna have to shimmy down the drain pipe.
I would have paid to see
No,
that.
last time I snuck in some kale.
All right, boys.
I saw a
Took
little
my breaks
green
about
bits,
it.
and now
Yep.
every day she asks
Catch up with you guys later.
promise I
It's been a
won't
long
eat
time
kale.
since I've seen a college player with this much talent.
So
How much would you give for
strawberries,
turkey?
bananas, and that's a
Who are you putting on the block?
Still having a game tournament this weekend?
Think someone might take you? That's hurtful. I hope you install your front gate.
I'll bring 6 screws.
Oh, you're in?
And who handed them to you? One by
Wait,
one.
no need.
We're
It's all class games.
We're still good for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, save the
Can we
cardboard
move it
and
to
table
later this
for
week?
now.
Tomorrow was terrible for me.
Nah, later in the week is dicey for me.
Second,
I could maybe do German cake next Thursday. I'm on the road.
Odds at 1 Friday?
Not great for me.
Shoot. Not pitching in for gas.
What are you guys doing right
That's way
now?
more complicated math than I was expecting. Yeah, just talking to you, trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat.
Like a joke. 100 to 0, but in German.
Oh, good one.
Has anyone taught you about the 3-second rule?
Yes, gotta clear paint.
And not eat anything on the floor that has fallen after 3 seconds too, but that's not what we mean.
Or education, or
Every 3 seconds, move your focus.
I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch
You don't want to get tunnel vision.
Please, no more weekly emails.
Keep your eyes active. Be alert at all times.
But I feel like there's some
Words
advanced
live by that
stats
line of
that our
work.
coaches
I know
may
that
not
some
know.
teams wouldn't mind, but our
Find
guards are shooting
example,
the paint too much.
Focused improvement.
Changes
goal,
needed?
1 per week.
Let the
Simple,
bigs use their
but we're
size
on
and
the
give them
same
space
page.
to rebound and play make in the post.
That'd be great,
Unless
I
it's a
guess.
dunk, I want our
Do us
team
a favor,
out
all
of
right?
it.
Just
There
tap one of your
shouldn't
other
have
emails in
percentages.
so we can
That's not
eliminate
the game we
1 or
play.
2
It
changes.
diminishes the roles of the
Well, that
bigs.
actually
Let's start
sounds pretty
cutting it
smart.
out of our play goals.
I'd like to
Okay,
discuss
we'll do.
the family
And
and
we'll
the
talk about it with the
baseline of
players.
young child.
I want you to get the young guys together and go over spacing.
But, all right, we got some drills for that. Anything specific?
Fast and move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen set.
Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks very much. It needs to change this week.
You want to come bird watching this weekend? It's on my bucket list.
You know we have video games and like 100 TV channels. Remember to do
Wait,
that?
I took a class in college once. Really enjoyed
Yeah, I
it.
just had some
Except for the
friends
early
over
Saturday
and
mornings.
watched the ball.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
well, if we're
We
all
should've just done
going
one
and
big
getting
thing.
hot chocolate, then I'm in.
Great game, though,
I'm
right?
hoping
Yeah.
to find the cinnamon.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball.
I'm used to just watching Hawks and Pelicans. Can the
What do
teal
you do?
shoot threes?
Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make scones for the rest of my life.
That's more entertaining than a buzzer beater from half court.
Yeah. You clearly have never watched someone manage to salvage blueberry scone from
my kids
room temp
to ice
butter.
last weekend.
I'll send you guys some clips.
All right. I'm dubious, but I appreciate your passion.
Thoughts on staff morale boosters? I mean, they include selfie scavenger hunts.
No. Have a list on my desk, end of week.
Oh, well, do you think you can really make some changes?
First step to a corner office are a couple of great ideas.
What's wrong with your uniform?
Me? Nothing.
Your undershirt looks a bit pink.
Okay, look, I put my laundry together last night and I forgot my red tank top was in there.
You didn't.
I did. Is it that bad? I mean, you can tell.
Nah. Kevin just told me. It looks fine. But, yeah, I couldn't just let it go. I mean, you're my trainee, always.
You trained me 7 years ago. Come on, dude.
What's the biggest difference between college and pro ball?
Oh, it's the pacing. In college, you utilize a longer clock and look to exploit defensive breakdowns of perimeter passes and motion.
And the pros?
Oh, much more individual skill and ability, much less chance to evaluate multiple options you have to move and move quickly, and have a player knowledge of who can help you if things break down.
So everything has to move faster.
Much faster, and without the time benefit of sizing up the defense each and every time.
But you've seen the box score.
Each row, every column.
So, what do you have cooking for this weekend?
Oh, cooking, actually. Oh, good word choice. Signed up for a couples cooking class, birthday presents. So, how are the kiddos?
Really good. Yeah. Little Tyler started doing some MMA, for kids. Yeah. Like self-defense.
Those kicks, MP.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. Now that the regular season is underway, we can really start to see what these teams are made of, RJ.
Yeah, things will change throughout the year, sure. But in a lot of cases, these are how these teams are going to look all year long. It's time to see if it's all clicking.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the small forward.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the Beast. Hounded.
Oh! Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start, the Beast. And that one is hammered home. And for all the fans of MP, they'll get a treat very soon. He's going to be featured on the next 2K magazine cover.
And as a player, there's something really special about that kind of recognition. Cover shots will be in your scrapbook. Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. On target from range.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And then Tatum slams it in.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Tatum's shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza's checked in for Kata. Simons comes in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for White. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Boston leading by 12. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then it's Flagg, then there's Derek Lively, and it's the Beast in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There's Tatum with the three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Beast. Good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Pritchard. There's the triple. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Pritchard. Tatum's got 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not.
Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cadis checked in for Garza. Hauser comes in for Sasser. Brown, he's checked in for Simons. And it's White in for Pritchard. Mavericks trail by 12. Irving for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From 7 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics lead by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, BA. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Brian, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's the Beast. Here's the break. Lively with the bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good thing.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Doncic. No made baskets yet. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
The defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper, has a great up fake, and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's White. Pass to Queta. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. Offensive board. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. A 12-point game. Sinks it from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Down low. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 8 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Drops in the 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's the Beast. Another 3 for Dallas.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
They set the pick. Pass to Hauser. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's the Beast. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Here's Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
From deep three-point land, Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 7. Outside White. From the arc. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum with room to shoot. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A big... Here's Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
I'm coming.
Boston leading by 4. It's stolen. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
Woo! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop.
And good. There's another.
Dominating offensively once again. He's making a habit of this.
He's now tied for 5th most 50-point games in a season. That puts him in some rare company. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
To tie it up, connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Doncic against Pritchard. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cadis checked in for Garza. Hauser comes in for Sasser. Brown, he's checked in for Simons. And it's White in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And there it is! And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Hits yet again! Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Tatum rips the three.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's the pass to Brown. Now Tatum. He gets two from the low post.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Takes a three. The three is in.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
Puts up the tray. And it's good. He hits another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Tatum draws the double. Brown can't get the three.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
And again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. He got it again! Sensational!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
White. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. No good from three.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Jaylen Brown, booyah! He sinks the triple.
Good work by Tatum, keeping his options open. He knew he had that kick out if he needed.
He launches. Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
I feel pretty incredible.
Brian, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Good game, MP.
Yeah.
All right, we're here with MP, getting hydrated, getting ready to take down his trash-talking opponent.
What are you talking about?
You didn't see?
My money and NBA game is just the top.
Get up to
We have
Seattle.
great fans here.
Good
I like
place
the
for
family
spring and
atmosphere.
summer
Yes,
trips. Management takes it very seriously in summer heat. So fun. Here it is. Yes. The natural wonder is right there in front of you. Maybe we can take a you have video games and like
I got bad news on that athletic win. Wait, Yuri?
yeah.
Looking good, MP.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game, NBA. Let's now go courtside and join.
NP, you guys are going up against one of the most explosive offenses in the association. What do you have to do to keep them in check?
In check. In check. See, that's the first mistake people make right there.
What's that?
If you get into a fight with somebody big and strong, you ain't thinking, well, I know they're going to clock me in the brain, got to keep them in check. No, you go crazy from the start. Don't give them a chance to throw their best punch.
What does that look like tonight, then?
Holding them to a new season low.
Well, you heard it here first. Back to you guys. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. Flagg is out there with the Beast, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Jackson is out there with Hachimura, and it's Garland in at the point. We've seen it already this season. MP has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
Here's the Beast.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tacked on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing,
is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the Beast. Lays it up and banks it in. The Beast's got 7.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Beal. Leonard looking around. Jackson with it. Pass to Beal.
I got it.
The Clippers trail, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. John Collins is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's the Beast in at the 3, the small forward. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Clippers. Martin's checked in for the Mavericks. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. The Eastern Conference winner LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I tell you, he has been an elite scorer and passer who can single-handedly dictate the pace of the game, Shaq.
And when it comes to this award, it doesn't hurt that he got that razzle-dazzle to his game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Jackson is out there with Hachimura. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And what you like about Garland, his ability to make the adjustment inside.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Irving. In the corner, it's Flagg. The 3 for Doncic. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Los Angeles making a switch here. Santos is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. The Beast, he's checked in for Derek Lively. The Clippers leading. Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Garland, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 12.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Doncic passes to the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. The Beasts got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Pass to Hachimura. To the middle, here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone. This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Clippers making a change here. Strother's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Collins checked in for Daniel Gafford. Caleb Martin comes in for Flagg. Christie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Mavericks leading by 3. Puts up a 3, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from the Beast. The Beast's got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Strother, defended by Christie. Nobody near Leonard, and it's Leonard again missing. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The Beast can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Strother, no good. Dallas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Good on the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
How about the athleticism on that finish?
There's a screen. Beal from long range, and Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's the Beast. Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that one drops for them.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Flagg is checked in for Caleb Martin. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Ball.
Pass to Santos. Here's Strother. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Garland is doubled. Outside, Beal. Jones. No one around him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Mavericks with possession. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Shots good by the Beast.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
At the elbow, Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
Shots good by the Beast.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Going inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Pass to Santos. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Mavericks leading by 22. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
20 points means hot soup. 30 points means a hot meal.
Back to you, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
we're here, P's here, you're on the bus head to the game.
Oh, yeah. Got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
Man, the bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Whoa. Yo, Zen, what's up?
I don't know, hold this.
So we're just stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Look like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're going to reroute traffic. Actually, MP.
Always on. I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of things. That's not no more weekly.
Listen, breathe. I feel like there's some advanced stats. Their coaches may not know.
The only guy you weren't that high on was improvement. He's gotten some good breaks, but I don't know.
Well, we all get on the same page.
No deal. Like one photo.
Every photo. Look,
like our
I'm
G
not
League
mad.
team to do more
Guys
driving.
buying the supplies, okay?
As the means of getting better
and
for
I
you.
mean,
Or is just trying to
shortchange
help
me,
them when they do,
shortchange
we'll make
yourself.
Right? Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP.
So then
season
we
reels.
finished up
Maybe we
brunch,
really
had a
did
nice
better.
little walk in the park nearby. Let's talk about it.
Sounds like a lovely weekend. What did you have for lunch?
Good for tomorrow. Eggs Benedict.
Can we move it to like
I love good eggs Benny.
I'm a pancake man
Later in the week is
I
dicey.
hear you, but sometimes you
Maybe
need something a
do
little more
next Thursday.
substantial in the morning.
I'm on the road.
You're not going to the right places if the pancakes aren't substantial enough. I'll send you some restaurant recommendations.
That'd be great.
Talking to you.
And then we
trying to
saw
figure
the
out when
new
we're gonna
Jake
schedule
Duvall
a time
movie.
when all of us
Ooh,
can
I've been
get
wanting to see
together.
that.
Yeah, what'd you think? Oh,
Good.
I'll meet you guys upstairs.
You didn't like it?
I take
No, I
pride
didn't.
in helping keep
You were a
things.
liar.
Oh,
It's Jake
hey.
Duvall. How could you not like it?
Everyone.
It just wasn't my favorite.
Tucked it
This
here
is a
and
little
enjoy the game.
unbelievable.
Which
And
part?
for my money,
Aliens?
an NBA game
The
is
biohack
just the top.
weapons?
We have great
With the
fans.
time travel?
No, that
I
made
like
perfect
the
sense.
family
No,
life.
it was just the
Yeah,
actress who played his
management
sister
takes
is
it very
like
seriously
25
and
years
for the
younger
week.
than him.
Generally,
They talk about doing
good
stuff
vibe.
together as kids.
Sure is. If we do our jobs
Yeah,
right,
it's a little weird. I still want to see it though.
Yeah. Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week. I want you to get the young guys together and
Seen
go
a little wear on the
explosive.
court?
Yes.
All right,
and I
got
don't
some
want
drills
the
for
team
that.
to be an
Anything
issue,
specific?
But pass the and issue move, may be ISO not clear pushing outs, ahead and in popping regular. after screen setting.
What's
Great.
the solution?
We'll tell coach to
Wanna
go
work
for
on
15
stamina.
minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks very much.
I
It
could drop
needs
some
to
routines
change
for
this
that.
week.
I'll start penciling in some
pickleball
drills
this
and
weekend?
accordingly.
I'd like
my
to go on
back
a big
is
trip
sore.
after the season.
It's not like you're getting physical anyway.
Like
What do you
Japan,
mean?
Australia?
I'm a main
Yeah,
rebounder.
Japan. 3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so just stay out on the wing and give me room to work.
No,
You're so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you try.
Great, what am I getting myself into?
You can
should make fries from scratch.
Once in a while, it takes some time. It is so much quicker when it's frozen.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great with cutting dice.
I don't trust his ankles.
I feel that. Fresh potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
Yeah, and then flash fry, dry, and fry again. Get that crunchy outside,
I'm just saying
tender
there's an
inside.
excuse to get
Alright,
over
cut it out.
Spain,
I'm starting to get hungry.
scouting.
Gotta go get some more seasoning.
I hear
Continually be scanned for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes, kids too.
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just to be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on.
Love the
Okay?
idea. Head on a swivel, coach.
I'm not your coach.
Are we allowed to smile?
That's a joke in
Like
itself.
when you make eye contact with the fan? Slightly, yeah.
I don't smile all shift. Keep it 100.
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event.
I like the hello and goodbye smile approach. I'm going with that.
Maybe you don't need to say that. We got a game face right here, right now.
When we plan practice this week, can we save time for closing out on shooters?
Sure thing.
I'll rewrite the plan.
I'm so tired of seeing re-closeouts or running out without extending an arm.
All right, we'll work on it.
I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top closeouts or under and dribbling.
Just make sure they run the drill on all sides, okay?
There's a waterfall.
I got bad news on that athletic wing.
Injury?
I'll bring the shit.
Yeah.
Y'all know I got it.
2 months of rehab and no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Sounds bad.
Maybe you can clean it
We
for
should
me.
forget about taking the flight for now.
But I booked us tickets to the game, third row.
If I better luck next time.
I think you should
So,
try snorkeling.
have you decided on your travel destinations?
I have. I'm off to Melbourne, Australia, and a day in Brisbane.
Oh, that's where a couple of those California kids went to, right?
Good memory. I'll actually see their jerseys up in the gyms now, I believe.
Oh, you
Pretty cool stuff. We're early on them
minutes.
too.
Well, I'm off to
So, yeah,
Belgium.
try
I
some light
got a
activity
7-footer
first
there who's all
underwater
kinds of
breathing
comparisons
apparatus because
that I
you're a
won't even
mermaid.
mention here, but
You
it is
are nuts.
exciting.
Well, be
I'd
sure not
like
to
to
leak
see
any
us
info on the
shoot better
socials,
than
understood?
85% nightly from the
Enjoy those
free
trips,
throw.
huh? Report back soon.
Not a single team managed that in the last 2 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
I'm convinced that they haven't invested the time in practice. We will. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice when they're game tired.
They might not like that.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
What's up for this weekend? You want to come over?
Actually,
So, when's the last time you got your oil changed?
Oh, man, I never remember.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary?
I was just about to when I get back. Why?
Jen's saying she's having second thoughts.
So that's what a monkey wrench.
When you look at
Different shades of brown.
that is so cool.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, there's a 2-guard from Nigeria coming in tomorrow to talk. You free for lunch?
Send me footage.
What have you been up to?
Oh man, we're redoing the backyard. Girl, your nails are gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Me, my mom, and my sister all go to the same nail guy.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
that's so
We all have
fun.
the same exact.
Let's go.
say does that star.
Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
We have to give props to MP's team. They're 3-0 in these months.
Look out!
Wow! Oh, my goodness! Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Kispert. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the beast. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path. Oh, wow.
Showing some power. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display to the paint. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Here's Irving. Good.
Such soft touch on that floater. Irving has a deep bag that he empties every night.
Outside Rizachet. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Here's the beast. Nails it from beyond the arc. The beast has got 11 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Hartenstein.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Outside Johnson. The 3 from Rizachet. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka
And so Murphy will bring it up for Atlanta. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
On the court right now for Dallas. Kyrie Irving out there with Flagg. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's John Collins. And it's the Beast in at the 3.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Here's the Beast. Counted from distance. 16 points for him.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
The Hawks trailing. And here's Kuminga for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kuminga's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And comfortable anywhere on the arc, Kuminga just concerns himself with finding his moment to strike. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Kuminga's shot is off.
I can't believe he missed that 3, regardless.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. From deep. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's the beast. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's the beast, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Down three. Someone help me out.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Carney, looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Newell can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 4. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas also making a switch. Martin's checked in. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls.
Oh, flying high!
Unreal!
Throwing it down!
That's just incredible. Woo!
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Well, after picking up his third foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
So for Dallas, Daniel Gafford comes in for Lively, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 9. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. He can't get that one to fall.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately, your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
And Washington over to help. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The Beast, good.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And the basket is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And the first half now in the books. Mavericks ahead, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
I think for Atlanta, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Atlanta Hawks. And that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the double with Doncic. Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Kispert, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Risache, lays it up and banks it in. Risache's got 10 points. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Off target from outside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside Risache. The 3 ball. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. The 3. Here's the Beast. Risache covering. The Beast shot is off. Hawks trail by 17. Kispert, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3 from Risache. Knocks down the triple. Risache's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He scored 53 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A.,
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Hartenstein. Johnson for 3. The shot that time not on target.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Collins comes with a double. And here's Kispert. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
So Jason Kidd. So for the Hawks, Newell, he's checked in for Kispert. Johnson comes in for Risache. And it's Murphy in for Alexander Walker. Right side, Irving. Pass to the Beast. Hey, puts up a 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. John Collins out there with Derek Lively, and it's the Beast in at the 3 slot. Pass to Newell. Here's Johnson. That one's wide left.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
The Beast, good. The Beast has got 58.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in.
Oh, connects again.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Watch right. Hey, go over.
Fires the 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Johnson outside. Let's loose for 3. Can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 17. And there's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Reza Shea. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one.
A great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic.
Hey! Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Big game tonight.
Man, they're all big, Xander. But tonight we're going up against an incredible defensive squad. We know what we're in for.
All right, what does that mean to you as far as pregame prep or the mental side of the game? What's the difference in how you approach this game versus others?
Oh, the scouting report. It's a bit more in-depth, but you don't want to change up your approach too much. Still got to play to your strengths.
So make adjustments, but stay consistent?
Okay, I can see you're not impressed. But I got something for you. We're going to break our season high tonight. They say defense wins championship, but whoever said that never saw us play offense.
Ah, that's a tape. Yeah. Say it again.
All right, a little different, but we're playing one of the best defenses in the league, and we're going to give them more buckets than we ever given anyone else all season.
You feeling lucky?
Oh, bro, I'm feeling me. About to put on a clinic out there.
Trust Steph Curry's ankles.
Point.
In 2021, there were 109 international flights. We don't have to say this in that critical support.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany.
D about to tear the roof off. Like this.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyrie Irving.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Isaiah Joe is out there with Halliburton. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And for Dallas, Collins is out there with the Beast. Then it's Derek Lively.
Here we go.
Then it's Flagg. And it's Doncic in at the point. And it's Dallas to start out. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP's...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive.
Pacers trail by 13. Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Luka Doncic out there with Flagg. And it's the Beast in at the small forward spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The three-pointer, no good. Nembhard against Doncic. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work. Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the paint. Here's Toppin. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Gafford. Driving the lane. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 15. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
Here's Toppin. Makes it off the glass. Toppin's got his first bucket of the night.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Launches it. The Beast can't hit. Pacers trail by 17. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Rebounded by Gafford. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Collins comes in for Washington, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. Zubac. Siakam passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against Miami got the job done. He picked up 54 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Allie. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units. And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year? And that about wraps it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the Beast. He's checked in for the Mavericks. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. This one for 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Pacers, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Isaiah Joe is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Zubac in at the pivot, manning the middle. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Zubac, a screen on Doncic. And the dunk by Zubac.
The intellect and skill that Halliburton brings to the game, such a high-level passer.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
That one misses. Great D that time from the Beast.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization. Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. That one, no good. Nice D from Doncic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shots good by the Beast.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Count it.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Doncic looking it over. The Beast. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Siakam outside. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton is double. Shoots over Doncic. Halliburton no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Collins. Christie's checked in for Flagg. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Doncic. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Hayes is checked in for Zubats. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton.
Hey, right here.
Grimes passes to Hayes. Indiana moving it around. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Over.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. Nembhard for 3. Connects from three-point range. Nembhard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep. Yet another bucket.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Well, he's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunity.
And so it's Dallas, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. The Beast comes in for P.J. Washington. And Doncic is subbed in for Johnson. The Pacers also changing it up. Zubac.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
It's not rocket science, JQ. If the ball goes in, you keep shooting. If it...
Back to you, Kevin.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
feeling any numbness?
I don't think so. No, I'm not.
Oh, well, there's some bruising around the eye. How many fingers am I holding up?
2. Come on, Doc.
All right, MP, you want to tell the people how you got hurt?
We was going too hard in practice. This is textbook fashion, bro. Like, an attractive person.
Hey, this is tunnel stack.
Slightly, yeah.
That's file all the tunnel. Keep it 100.
You know what? That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event.
Not at all.
Good work, team. You can shoot from outside the gym and walk down. I don't see what's wrong.
He about to tear the roof off.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Back-to-backs are one of the season's unique challenges, Legs, the second game in particular.
Yes, stamina plays a real factor in those back-to-backs, and the challenge is mental and physical. Who can push through the fatigue and find a way to get it done?
Totally a mindset, isn't it?
No excuses.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, if you ask me, MP has met his goal and then some when it comes to defeating top-level opponents. He has truly distinguished himself and his squad as a threat to anyone in this league. Considering what they've been able to do, many might just consider them the best of the best at the moment.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's the Beast in at the small forward position. Now here's Murray. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first. Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
From deep, Jokic. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Dallas.
Who's watching him?
Big coming. Pass to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Spencer. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The Beast shot is off. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Out to Gordon from behind the arc. And another miss by Denver. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's the Beast. Drains the triple. The Beast has got 9.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He added 61 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And so it's Dallas with it. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Denver will go for a different look here. Brown, he's checked in for Gordon. Johnson comes in for Watson. Hood Schifino's checked in for Spencer. And Jerome subbed in for Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. John Collins comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Flagg subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For the Nuggets, Huff comes in for Nikola Jokic. And it's O'Neal in for Hood Schifino. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
It's his first trip to the line.
Substitution on the court.
Jamal Murray out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Brown in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The Beast, good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Jerome passes to Johnson. Deflected! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Jerome. 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Jerome's got 7 points in the game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it. He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Jerome passes to Johnson.
Hey, right here.
Here's Huff from outside the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
The Beast, good.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
To the wing, right side. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Beast. Dallas leading by 14. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Guys, I checked in on MP's status for this game, and he will be available to play full minutes. But you may notice a change. The trainers have recommended that he wear a mask to prevent any further facial injury. But if you ask MP, he'll tell you he's just happy to get on the court. Back over to you.
Well, mask on or mask off, he's focused on the mission. Thanks. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Huff, and it's Watson in for Brown. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Jerome passes to Watson. Now Murray. He's guarded by Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Nuggets trail by 18. Outside Watson. On the wing, Murray.
Set up.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. The Beast, good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Spencer comes in for Murray. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Christie comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Flagg subbed in for Doncic. And it's Watson missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The Beast, good. The Beast has got 39.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result. Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Got it. The Beast has got 41.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Outside Watson, pass to Gordon. Jerome outside. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him. Got it off in time. The shot no good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Dallas on top, running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The Western Conference winner, the Beast.
We've turned into a league dominated by wings. You need guys like him, players who can take over, score from all three levels, and guard 1 through 5.
First of all, get this to you, little.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Denver Nuggets.
Instead of rebound.
That does it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tim, lots of great players in this league, including some who come off the bench. All right, who do you think is the best sixth man?
Well, I think I would look in Boston at Peyton Pritchard. He is a guy who has improved every year in this league, and he seems to relish that opportunity to come into the game and energize his team, particularly at home.
You can always tell the great six men, those who come off the bench, but those who finish games.
Yeah, and you've got to be ready as soon as you check in to make your impact.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Lively down low, and it's the Beast in at the 3. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Pass to Watson. Here's Spencer. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Get the perimeter.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
And that make brings them to 3 for 4 in the game plan.
And got it! Another basket!
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Every game taking him closer to the next benchmark, second most in a season. Murray deciding where to go with it. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Here's the beast. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Gordon outside.
Come get it. Come get it.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Murray for 3. Sinks the tray. Murray's got 6.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now Watson. Denver moving it around. Pass to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then it's Murray, then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Watson passes to Murray. Jokic the screen. Here's Gordon for 3. Irving rips down the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Book it!
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Irving. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 7 points for the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh! The drop pass, and he dunks it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
Man, it is hard work. You got the best players on earth testing you on both sides of the court. And 20,000 fans ready to let you know when you fail.
BA, over to you.
And that about wraps it up.
Miss Harkin. You know, Miss Harkin, honestly, I felt kind of cool, like a superhero or something.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of this season, I'll be covering the MVP race on my social media channels. An MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500. After that, it all comes down to your supporting cast. So,
You seen a little wear on the court? Yes. I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but
Just about game time. Bring the pain time.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first. Oh, Clark, he just rocked the rim!
Insanity on display right there. Wow!
Woo. Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. McDaniels outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Shots good by the Beast.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Last time out, he had 13 points.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Mavericks making the shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's the Beast. Drills it from outside. The Beast's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 51 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Timberwolves trail by 7, so on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Julius Randle, C.J. McCollum out there with Dosunmu, and it's Clark in at the small forward. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
The Beast, an easy 2 points on the layup. The Beast's got 4 this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will get him his... And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for stopping.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Dallas Mavericks. That'll do it for our show tonight.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Irving passes to Lively. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Pass to Randle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randle's got 7 points in the game.
Randle's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Flagg with it. Edwards there. And on the way from Irving for 3. The rebound by Edwards.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Outside Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, the Mavericks score.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you guys.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. John Collins comes in for P.J. Washington. The Beastie's checked in, and again for three.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing fifth on the list of most triples in a season.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
And it's in there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 14-point game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at the Timberwolves, they sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top five.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
He's used to sharing the love, exceptional timing on that pass.
Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shots good by the Beast.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. One connects again from distance.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For three, Edwards. Can't hit that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Washington's checked in for the good. Another from three.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the fifth most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Randall is doubled. Clark outside. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's blocked. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Good, he hits again.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
That one drops for him.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Dosunmu. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Here's the Beast. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beast's got 55.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
McCollum kicks to Clark. Down low. Kicks it out to McCollum. No good on the three. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Watch outside.
Over in the corner, Randall. Misses the three.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Shoots a fader. Clark finds Dosunmu. 5 on the clock, beyond the arc, trains the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 6 points in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
He got it again! Sensational!
And what's another 60 burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It was all right. Win's always good, but I know I can play a lot better than.
Kevin, over to you.
Thank you for joining us.
Good game, MP.
Night, MP.
size and give them space to rebound and play make in the post. Unless it's a dunk or a team out of the post.
They're shooting hot center.
Yeah, it's just the rules are big. Start to get out of our play goals.
Okay, we'll do. And then we'll talk about the players.
Yeah, I just had some friends.
Yeah, same. We should have just done one big thing. Great game, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball. What do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make scones. Yeah, I'm just really to watch someone manage to salvage from.
There he is.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at two of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? And, you know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's the Beast in at the small forward position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back to you, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Count that one. The Beast has gotten his third basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Vassell. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. And we're going to have a jump ball. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. This one for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The Beast laid it in with a nice touch off the window. The Beast has got 9.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And he makes it.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Here's the Beast. Knocks it down from distance. 12 points for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Second, the Mavericks.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Davis. And Flagg subbed in for Irving.
See, I like that decision from Fox, moving the ball outside to a three-point shooter.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Beast has got 19 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Hey, yo, right
On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Washington. From deep, Harper. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 12. Doncic with it. Fox picks him up, and Dallas hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Nice play. Look, Fox is the engine of this very strong machine.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now.
Oh, my! That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Double team on Fox.
Number 99, first personal foul.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Get him!
Number 2,
Oh!
Dylan Harper.
Yo!
Pass to McGowan's. The three is up. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Beast. Good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Fox right side. Pass to Harper. Here's McGowan's. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Here's the Beast. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. The Beast has got 28 points for the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got Harper. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's McGowan's in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Trailblazers really contributed. He scored 53 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players.
And so it's Dallas continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Well, I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many. Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about. And that's a wrap on half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's the Beast in at the 3.
Get outside. Yo, go over that.
Here's Vassell. Johnson passes to Harper. For 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And another one!
He's now on a tie for the 4th most games in NBA history with 40 points or more.
He's creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long, long time.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Johnson's got 6.
Showing he's more than just a shooter. Johnson inside.
Here's the Beast. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Dallas shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Inside. Here's Kennedy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kennedy's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And an excellent start to the second half.
Another bucket! Wow!
Another big night, and he's nearing the #1 spot for most 50-point games in a single campaign.
Man, I've never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
Yeah, and the top record for 50-point games comes from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign when he averaged 50 points a game.
Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Vassell blocked. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And Flagg subbed in for Luka Doncic.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Washington's checked in for Davis.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The Beast, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Kennedy passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Harper's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And their perimeter shooting number...
Okay, look out!
Man!
Wow!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Wembanyama, the pass to Kennedy, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's the Beast. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
He changes more shots than he blocks.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Knocks down the long J.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intent. Over to you, BA.
Thanks, Jennifer. And
Good game, MP.
Like a Broadway play? Yeah, like one of the big ones. You always are. Not my scene. I like being able to cheer. Cheer? What am I thinking of? I don't know. Like, play? Piece of silence. Like, remind me? Oh, goodness, you guys are so ridiculous.
Anyone been to Utah? Got some good breaks. Nope, but my neighbors went. Showed me something.
Hey, ready, MP?
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thank you, guys. This year, we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he's set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
I mean, it's been breathtaking. Thank you. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he's set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
Yeah, all right. He is combustible. Thank you very much. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Green. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Ball, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely...
I got it.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Hornets, down by 12. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got Scottie Pippen. McNeely out there with Irving. Then it's Miller. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. Tipped away. Pass to the Beast. Now, here is Miller. Against Washington, he was really on his game. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his third foul of the game. So it's the Hornets now. 11-point game. McNeely shot is off. Right wing. Here's the Beast. Not really his range, and it's off target. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that's a foul called. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas leading by just 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
For the East, Tyrese Halliburton.
He's a tremendous player. Fills it up, facilitates the offense.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Their work on the glass has been so.
Thanks for spending half.
And after a fairly. The Beast, he's checked in for Dallas. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Christie is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's the Beast in at the small forward position. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team, 1 in Boston as well.
Oh! It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
There's the steal. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Miller finds Green. Back to Miller. Green with a screen on Christie. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shots good by the Beast.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Kyrie Irving. What's the situation there, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Dallas let me know the status. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. The training staff has cleared him, and I'm told he wants to play through this. He's a big part of this title contending team, and he's not willing to let them down. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
From past the arc, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Here's the floater, and it's good once more. Nice make there from the Beast.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Ball with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shots good by the Beast.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night.
And another one falls.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year. Ball with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Dallas with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
On the court for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Irving is out there with McNeely. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Shots good by the Beast.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For Dallas, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to McNeely. Out to Miller from downtown, and the Beast pulls it down. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Miller with a wide open look. They can't stop the run with that one.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Count it.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass the ball, and Ball gets double-teamed. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the Beast. And good! There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Miller. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's good, 2 points.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
The Beast, and yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.